What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Hernandez Flashback. He is the 89 MLS striker and obviously former Manchester United player. Very happy to have him. Unfortunately, he is a three-star. He does have the finette and outside of the foot trait, which is fantastic for a striker. And obviously, he's had a decent upgrade. He's come from a 78 rated rare card all the way up to 89. Big upgrade. 11 overall ratings. He's had an 18 pace, 12 shooting, 13 passing and dribbling, 5 defending and 12 physical. So looking at the base, 95 finishing on literally the base of him is absolutely fantastic. You'll be looking at a hunter, if anything, just to literally max out everything. He'll give him 96 pace, 93 shooting, turn him into a 92 rated overall striker. Honestly, this card does look nice, and he's coming in at about 90k with the market being relatively high. It is just an 80 rated team and an 83 rated team, so at the very minimum I would say do him just to have him as fodder. If you really didn't want this card in your club, in your objective squads, whatever, he is a perfect one to get for literally cheap coins. Very easy. Fodder can go into him. You have got until the 30th of March, which is in 7 days, so plenty of time to get yourself some fodder. You will have a rewards day during that, so literally I wouldn't see why not doing this card. Like I say, even at the very least, just to put him into an SBC later on down the line. But he does look decent. I'm interested to see what he can do. He's got the pace, he's got decent shooting, dribbling looks nice. Obviously the 3-star skill moves, a little bit of an L in terms of, like, I like to have the 4 at the very minimum. 5 is an absolute bonus. And then obviously the weak foot as well. We are going to be going heavily on his right foot, and he is 5'9", so he's hopefully going to be quite an agile player. Let's just jump straight into him. 96k. How can Hernandez shape up? Into Hernandez. It's going to find in Essien straight off the bat, getting himself an assist. 2 minutes in, he's already got himself an assist. Already nice start. Wins. Oh no, that's Cantona winning the ball back. I really think this SBC is definitely a hell of a lot better than what we've been getting in terms of price, because not necessarily that price has even been like really high and ridiculous, but it's the fact that we've had so many high rateds. Like, I would hate to kind of have a look at what Messi, Mbappe, all of the icons, the 2 benders, and obviously Muller and all of them, how much all of them cost in terms of kind of like your fodder and not really having anything. As we get Hernandez in to get himself his first goal, already a very good MLS player. Hernandez is 1-2. We're not going to find it back to him. But in terms of kind of upgrade, I don't think anybody could say this is not worth the upgrade for him. Obviously, if you did complete, I think it Dos Santos, he's the centre mid. I believe for LA Galaxy as well, actually, that got a flashback. Yeah, flashback or a player moments way back then. Obviously, Mexican MLS again has that lovely strong link. I don't know if he is LA Galaxy. Obviously, it is a perfect link, which is literally even better as we find Hernandez in. There it is. Oh, keeper's going to come and get that, but that would be the perfect link. If you have obviously done that card, you've pretty much got to do this one. I feel like this one, to be honest, even just without even playing with him, is worth it just for literally the fact that you have got then an 89 in the club for pretty much the value of what a lowest 89 probably comes in at. And obviously you can just give up untradeable fodder, so you technically, oh good goal, you technically make more profit worth of cards back. Hernandez is going to put Cantona in. Going to try and find Hernandez back. No, we're forcing that too much. Cantona probably could have gone for a shot at the very least. We are really trying to try and just get it to him. See what he's all about in terms of the striking. But oh, that is poor. In terms of kind of like assist play, he's doing quite well. I like his agility. His pace seems pretty good so far. Obviously quite a small striker, so I was expecting him to be a very nippy kind of striker. Someone who's going to run onto the end of balls, gets the ball into like De Bruyne or someone like that. Some terrible passing though. I probably should have gone with a catalyst mark rather than a hunter, to be honest with you. The one thing as well that I think is going to really let him down for personally me in my game is not having them 4-star skills. And yes, it's not the be-all and end-all, but for me, I like the 4 stars just to kind of get some space, even though you can still do that with a 3-star. But for me, I just like having that 4 as like a cushion to be able to do your kind of spins and all of that good stuff. And Hernandez goes with a rocket. tries to get his left foot on it, which again, 4-star may have done a little bit better. To be honest, it looked like a poor shot to say the least, as we try and find Hernandez in again, but Casemiro's going to do some work on him. Finds Hernandez. This has got to be it. We've got Casemiro coming by. It's a cracking challenge. Honestly, I do get sometimes that defenders just suddenly keep up with strikers that have literally got double the pace value. Hernandez coming in with a pace. Gets brought down by Alaba, I think that is. Oh, Hernandez going for a cracking header. Forgot that was something that he was actually quite good at, to be honest. For a small player, he definitely could get himself in the air. Hernandez into Cantona. Want to see him coming back. We see Kaka. It's going to skip him. Oh, good block from, I think that's Torreira. Hernandez. What can we see? That's a back post. Oh, Alaba nearly putting it into his own net. Little tap in. It's got to be Hernandez. Another beautiful goal. Little 1-2 with Hernandez. De Bruyne's going to get fouled. Does enough to get past him. Going to go back to Hernandez and a cross goal. It's an easy dub for him. Hernandez scrolling past everybody. Even with not necessarily any skill moves, we're still making numbers. The pass, I should have just kept going. Lovely little bit of dribbling though. Manages to get around a few people. Obviously his roulette's not the greatest in the world. Into Hernandez, and for the hat-trick he goes near post. And is a rage quit as well. So in terms of his SBC then, so let's have a quick look and see where we're at. So I think the market, let's have a quick look at the market on there. Not auctions, we want to go index 100, so roughly we're at 95, so we're quite high on the market. I believe golds are up, obviously due to the 81 doubles and 83 packs coming out yesterday, so the market in its entirety is pretty up there. Obviously, an 80 rated team should be pretty easy. That should be everybody's team. Everybody's club should have at least that at some point. Even if you just did wait until rewards, that would be literally no cost at all. So you can take away that 16k from literally just untradables. So that takes the SBC down to practically, say, 70k. In terms of this, you just need an inform, which is the most expensive part, especially because the informs are just so expensive right now. In terms of this guy, we've still got him extinct, which is just unbelievable that they've still got this, but it's an 83 rated team, so you could potentially have a quick look at the newest team of the week. Obviously, we have still not had any promos, so there will be a new team of the week on Wednesday, and then we will get Thursday rewards, so hopefully they will start to die down a little bit, because you can see the price difference, like 40k for an 84 rated centre back is unreal. And it's not even if anybody's going to play him with 40 pace, it is just a fodder player. But you look at like the 83s and you still see here 27k at the moment is just absolutely insane. So I would suggest, if you haven't got an inform, at least wait until Thursday. If you have gotten informed, then obviously this discussion is void. It's just to kind of tell you, at the minute, team of the weeks are absolutely up in the air. So just wait for another team of the week and just see how that does it. So then we've got to have a Bundesliga player. There is plenty of 83s that you can get for so cheap. This guy has decided to obviously go with the 84, a lot of 83s, and then just kind of get an 82 or 81 in there. Also, I don't even know how he's even got the rating. He's got 184. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 83s, and then literally across the back line. So that's relatively nice, to be fair. Just 184, 6 83s, 3 82s, and 181 is the minimum by the looks of it. So that really should be pretty easy. Like I say, if you look at Vela, you look at Higuain, you go with them off nations. I'd say this is probably like the perfect one, because predominantly this back line, a lot of people should get that. If you've done any upgrade packs recently, these kind of like 3 are the most packed. 83 Kostic is normally packed a lot, and then same with Banega, Vela, and Higuain. I can tell you I have every single one of them in the club already, so I didn't even think about using them, to be honest, but not a bad one. Obviously that requires you having an inform 84. You can swap that around and maybe choose an 81 common and go with an 84 rare, or obviously vice versa, put in another 2 83s and then an 82 inform. You can kind of pick and choose with what you want to go with. but you do want to have a look at your club first and then go with that. But in terms of the card in general, he was nice. Yes, he's not going to be a starting player, maybe a super sub depending on what your club's looking like, but if you do whack a hunter on him, honestly, pace is absolutely fine. He's got great finishing, great shooting in general. Dribbling wasn't awful, to be honest. I do still wish the 3-star was a 4-star, but dribbling wise, he still manages to get around people, still manages to find them in the back of the net, and I was quite happy with him. I feel like it's a relatively decent priced SBC, especially for an 89 at the moment. 89s are through the roof, the same as pretty much every single gold rare card, just because obviously SBC after SBC, but an 89 is coming in at the lowest, 56k, so realistically just 10 to 20k more expensive, but obviously that is an inflated price as well. That's really not that bad at all. So I'd say this is a massive dub if you are going to complete it. Like I say, even if you don't want to play with a player, just do him for fodder. An 89 is very valuable when we get them prime moment icon packs out, and then obviously the likes of maybe another player of the month, Messi, a Neymar in form or something like that to do. They are going to be very, very valuable later on down the line. So let me know down below if you're going to be finishing Hernandez. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm personally going to give him a solid 8.6 out of 10. Let me know down below what you think. Make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.